Greg, nice to meet you. Great to
Nice
talk
to
to
meet
you
you.
today. And my buddy, Jon Hamm, is here. How are you, my friend?
How
Good
are
to
you,
see you.
pal? Good to see you.
I'm great. And I want to start off by saying thank you for doing this. I remember the Fletch movies. My mother got me into film. She's the reason I do this, and I love movies so much. And I remember the Fletch movies, watching with Chevy Chase with her. So when I found out this was getting done, and Jon, you were a part, we're talking in front of you, by the way. I was like, dude, this is going to be so solid. I am so stoked. Greg, what took so long?
You know, we actually didn't take that long once we started our project. Jon came to me and said, Miramax owns the rights to all the books. He had read them when he was young because of the movie. I hadn't read the books, so I said, let me read them. I read them, a bunch of them. I loved them, and I love detective movies. It's one of my favorite genres. I mean, basically, he had me at Fletch. I was the combination of Jon and this character was thrilling to me. So,
Jon,
I don't know the other people, but the other people I feel bad for. I think everyone was daunted of the original. It was just the big shoes to fill.
Yeah, and I was just about to say, Jon, you nailed it, brother. Seriously, you made this your own, and because obviously we know the Chevy Chase, roles, but you made this your own. Did you go back and watch any of those? Obviously, Greg just mentioned you're a fan. I didn't know there was another book, so this has opened my eyes to that.
Well, there's 10 other books, so
Wow.
you feel free to do a deep dive. I probably watch the original Fletch twice a year. Whether it's on or whether I seek it out. It's a great film. It's a film that's of a particular time,
Right.
And it's from its style to its humor to its score to everything about it is very much of the 80s. And I loved Chevy on SNL. I loved him in his Goldie Hawn movies. I loved him in Vacation and what have you. It's I'm a fan, but we wanted to make this for a new generation. And the thing that I think if you're trying to remake a movie or a song or anything, is a trap you can fall into is trying to imitate rather than trying to innovate. And I think that's really what we expressly did not want to do. And I knew Greg well enough from having worked with him on 2 other projects before that I knew Greg would lean into that challenge, and we could really shake up the Etch-a-Sketch and just go from a blank slate and start all over.
I love the rideshare references in there, the 5-star lines. I'm not really. I laughed so hard. So, Jon, I'm going to end with that. Jon, how many times did you just bust out laughing while you were working on this? Because it's funny.
We had a lot of fun. You said what took so long at the beginning, and we really did make this very quickly. Once the train left the station, it was a pretty short ride because we didn't have a lot of money or a lot of time, but we did have a lot of very funny, creative people like Roy Wood, like Marcia Gay, like Aidan Mayeri, like Eugene Merman. We had so much fun just doing it and telling this story, and very excited for people to get to see it.
Greg, you heard the guy. There's other books. Let's do some more, man. I'm serious.
I would love that.
Oh my gosh, that would be so much fun. All right, gentlemen, congratulations. I really enjoyed this. This is nostalgic for me, but also, again, referencing the rideshare. When people that are watching this right now, when you see those scenes, you're going to bust out laughing. Jon, I love you, brother. It is so good to see you, dude. Seriously.
Likewise.
All right,
hopefully
man.
we'll next time in person.
Brother, we got to do that. Let's get back to normal. All right.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Cheers, man.